Well, hello friends, how's everybody doing? This is your friend Jeff playing Commandos or Origins on veteran difficulty. I'm on Operation Cleaver, as you can see here. I did play these others to make sure that I got all the pictures, or collectibles, if you want to call it that. In this one, I thought I was recording and I got through a certain point, then I got stalled in it. And then I realized I wasn't recording, so I got 3 of the pictures on it, but I never completed this. So I'm gonna just have to start over in it. The game, I just want you to know that if you don't find them all, you can play the game again, and the game will remember what you got, and so it won't be in here. So I won't be able to show you those 3. But if I can find this last one, I can then show you. Now, these missions are getting more complicated, and so this may be like part 1 of a video, and I might do the second part later or something, and I gotta remember to always save, so that's something you should always remember. But we're gonna start with a Green Beret, the sapper, and then we get a sniper in this mission. So that's the 3rd guy that we're gonna know about. And here we go. We'll select it, and it's veteran. It's the, and the good thing about that is you can do, recruit or whatever, and then, like easy, normal, and hard. So veteran, we get credit for doing all 3 as if we did this 3 times, but I'm only gonna do it once, Anyways, now with veteran difficulty, the way I look at it is these guys, when we get caught, we're going to get killed real quickly. And if you can't react to it very quickly, you're going to get killed and stuff like that. So anyways, I'm going to start the mission. I'll be quiet. Soviet border, Poland.
We're approaching our target. We're going to blow up a bridge vital to the Wehrmacht supply lines. The train station we'll need to get through is crawling with Jerry's. But once we're past it, the target is dead ahead. When the bridge is down, those supplies won't be going anywhere, and the front lines will be full of sauerkrauts.
Well, I don't know about you, but I like sauerkraut. I put it in my crockpot meals. But anyways, okay, so here we are. Let's see, what should I do? I will tell you that that fence is electrified, so the only person that can get past that is our guy that we're on right now, the Green Beret. He can go up this pole here.
We'll start growing branches if we don't get moving.
And he's gonna go
Do you not
to
see the
here.
sparks on the fence? I won't be cutting it anytime soon. Our best bet will be to find a way over the fence and shut off the generator that's powering it.
You could just say you want me to do it.
Ah, lovely. A volunteer.
Must be the generator Tin Hat was talking about. Shouldn't take long.
Okay, so now we gotta be careful, because I think it's this guy that turns to talk to him. So I gotta get him in here before this guy turns and looks. Okay, there we go. I might have to let him talk, as you can see.
Sharp blade makes for a quick
But
kill.
I will kill him once he's done talking. See his band here. Now remember, they see us directly in this. We can crawl in this, but if we stand up, we get caught too. So I'm gonna come over here and take him out. I'm gonna put him right there. And then I'm gonna come over here and do the same to him, because he won't turn around because he's waiting for the guy to talk to him, and then he will go right over there. Now the next thing that we have to do is we have to keep an eye on this guy and that guy. But anyways, So we can go to right
Consider it
about
done.
there. And don't forget to do an F5 save because we successfully killed those two, and if we make a mistake here, and then I gotta watch out for him. Okay, so I think he's okay. So
Consider it
come on.
done. Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. Phew, we almost got caught.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now he needs to
Yep.
get over here.
Yep.
Okay, so now we did that. We need to interact with this here to shut off the electricity. And we do that.
Consider it done.
And now the next person we need is the sapper.
Ready for duty?
And he can clip this now. Once he does that, he can probably
Understood.
he could probably go right there, I guess. And then the sniper,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna get him into actions. We'll put him
Uh-huh.
right there. We'll keep an eye on him, but you can see that they don't see anything, so we'll do that. And so far, so good. We'll go ahead and go shift, and that goes into tactical. And the person's job is to take him out, and then the sapper will take him out, and we'll hit enter, and it should happen. There we go. And then we'll use the sapper to just put the bodies in here because we don't want to cause any alarms. If once alarm happens, they'll check around and they'll find these bodies and then they'll overreact. And it could be a problem. Okay, and then the
Uh-huh.
sniper
Yep.
will now go here too. So we'll hide in here for just a moment. We'll save the game and then we'll check and see what the next thing to do. Okay, so you got an officer there, and then soldiers everywhere else. So we can pull the soldiers. So we see this guy, and there's a blind spot here. Yep, and then what does this guy see? Yeah, again, there's a blind spot in here. So I believe we'll take our sapper.
I'll be right over. Okay?
And he'll put his thing right here. The trap.
Took me ages to learn. Understood.
Oh,
Okay.
uh-oh, cause alarm, not good. Shift. Okay. Alright, so this I made a mistake. Well, you know, if I made a mistake, then I can reload. You know, because, I mean, I could show you this, I guess, but the problem is I have 3 soldiers, they have 4. Plus they got the officer right here. So this went south like pretty quick, and I'm just telling you, like, we can see if we could do it, but I don't believe I will. But like if he took that one for example, right, and then if my sniper and I, you know, and I could use a sniper bullet, which would be an instant kill, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to waste it. So say I told him to take him out, just for an example, like if we had to do this. You can see that if I do this now, see, here's what the problem is going to be if I do this. The 4th guy is going to see all 3 of these things happen. And if these guys are on veteran difficulty, so that means if they see him coming up, the guy on the left, at the immediate guy in the near the bush, he's gonna shoot my guy, and vice versa. And then you know, it's gonna be kind of ugly. And then we still have this guy here that's gonna shoot at anybody that he sees. So it depends on which one he sees, he's gonna shoot at. But I'm not gonna save this. Like, I'm just gonna like load it. But I'll show you what happens in this particular case, just for an example. See how even these guys melee in the 3, there's still the 4th there that will kill one of our guys, and you know, it's just an ugly thing. So we don't, when we make a mistake like that, and you're gonna make mistakes like in this game, and you have to just accept that and just move on, because I can't get dwelled down into this. So that's my first mistake, basically. I think what I can do is,
Ready for duty?
we can try this again. This time,
I'll be right over.
I think what we'll do is I'll put it right there, and I'll just go right there. So
Understood.
go over here.
Yep.
And you whistle there. Okay, now.
Affirmative.
Verdächtig. Ich gehe mal dorthin.
Okay, so this time it worked a little bit better. And the reason, you know, I chose this guy to do that, because he crawls when he moves the body, and we can crawl in this. And so that's good. Now, this guy... So the next guy we should work on is this one here. And again, we're going to have the same thing.
Understood.
So I'm going to go ahead and do an F5 save,
Affirmative.
because we eliminated
be
one
right
of those guys, and then we're going to move up over here. Now if you try to crawl off this way, he's going to see you and shoot at you, and he won't step into it.
Understood.
So this one's I just got to make sure that, yeah, okay, so I think we're good. So we'll just watch him then.
Understood. I admit, not the most common tool. Understood. I'll be right over. Uh-huh.
Das muss ich mir anschauen.
Okay, so that went okay. So we'll accept that, and we'll grab him. And we'll move him over here, because we do not want to get... well, I mean, I'll eventually get LOMs in this game. Like, there's no... For me, it's no way of
Understood.
avoiding it. Kind of like the way I play.
Okay.
But I'm just going to tell you that... the reason you put these in here is because if alarm goes on, they'll find the body, they'll start looking over here, they'll come down this way, who knows what they'll do, and
I'll be right
they
over.
just go crazy when they find, you know, bodies.
Understood.
So we'll save the game again, because we got to kill, and so the next guy that we want to take out is probably this guy here. So then we're going to take a look at him. And so there's a blind spot over here.
Affirmative.
So let's go over here, and then... And he's just doing that, so...
Watch
Again...
your step.
Maybe right there.
Took me ages to learn. Affirmative.
Das
Yes.
muss ich mir anschauen.
like I said, it's a fine line between, you know, this little border here.
I'll be
So,
right over.
but I believe
Understood. Uh-huh.
wait, okay, go get it. Go get it. Hurry. Come on. Phew. All right, we did it.
Understood.
Okay, no, don't drop him there. Right over here, please. So far so good. I mean, you know, made a mistake, but we're doing that. So now the next guy that we want,
Understood.
we'll save the game. I just got to remember to do that. Otherwise, I'll end up making a mistake and then going back a little ways, and we don't want to do that.
Understood.
So now we got to take a look at what he sees, and there's a fine line here, so you got to kind of go along the fence.
I'll be right over. Yes. Okay.
And I saved the game, so I should be okay. And we'll put this
Watch your step.
right about there. And then we'll
The
whistle.
only way whistling should be used. I'll be right over.
Dubios. Das sollte ich mir anschauen.
Now, it was kind of close. Like, he's looking. He's looking. So yeah, that was a little close. Now, because I'm gonna have to come this way, and when we cause an alarm, sometimes they come down here and they might check. It might be prudent to take this body. Oops, sorry. And
Understood.
come along here.
Yep.
Come along here.
Understood.
And just get him
Okay.
to put him in there. And I'm gonna put that guy. I mean, the only bush over here is this one, I think. So this way, you know,
Affirmative.
we won't have any problems if an alarm.
Okay.
Because the way I'm gonna do this stuff up here, it's gonna cause an alarm, and if you leave bodies here and they come down this way and they see it, then they come in here and they start. And if I'm hiding everybody in here, I don't want them in here. And so that's all. The
Understood.
only reason that I'm telling you this is because you're gonna see me do things like this. So now I'm gonna kill this officer because the officers won't move from their position. And then they can go right here. And we've basically eliminated everybody in here now. And I think I can tell you that I think your first collectible is in here. Oh, I'm just trying to go
Understood.
by memory. Because like I said, I did this mission mostly, or I don't know if I did 60% of it.
Affirmative.
And then I realized I wasn't recording, and I had
Okay.
to start over. So here we are. Now, because I think it was like right there.
I'll be right over.
As you can see in here, I don't believe if I go tab, I don't see anything showing up. So yeah, the first one was it. One here.
Understood.
Okay, so with that, I think I'll F5 save it.
Okay.
Now
No
that
scorching sun and no freezing cold either. You sure you brought me to the right place?
Affirmative.
okay, and it's a nice bush over here that we can drop the person in. He's the only sentry down here. I don't know of anything else down here.
Understood.
And so now we gotta work on this here. Now we have a few things that we can do, but you know what I mean? Like, so, okay, so this is the part that gets a little bit more complicated.
Affirmative. Yes.
Because this guy here is a problem. This guy, and then this officer. And then there's that guy there. And there's this walking patrol here that's a problem. And you got these guys here that will overreact. And you have this pair right up here. So, in any event, we can tackle this many ways. One of them is I go up here to try to resolve this problem first. So I need the sapper.
Understood.
And I need
Huh?
this guy.
Okay.
So, have you come around to the cause yet?
Can't say I'm convinced. But as sure as shite is more interesting than a cell.
Okay.
And I think
Yep.
we're okay if we come along the fence here. We just got to be very careful what this guy sees.
Huh? Yep.
And do you see, you know, like, so if you cause an alarm, I mean, these guys get involved, that guy there, this guy sometimes, these two, these guys in here overreact, and it all can go south, like, really quick.
Leave it to me.
So, but I need these two guys over here for now to try to, you know, I have screwed this up and I have done it nicely, but, you know, again, it's now what this guy sees. And so,
This'll be
this,
hard to ignore.
it's fine line between this, I'll tell you. Okay. And then, this guy.
Glad to assist.
It's gonna be really fine.
Affirmative.
And I wish there was a bush over here, but there is none.
I'll be right over.
Huh? Okay. On it. Yep.
Okay, and then what we're gonna do is execute that and see if he goes to here and dies, but if his head, I mean, I don't, it's gonna be close. Because if he sees it, he's gonna call an alarm. And then I might have to move down to this bush over here, because it depends if these guys come and all that other stuff. So, in any event, let's see if this happens.
Dubios, das sollte ich mir anschauen.
Okay, so, it worked. Okay, so let me,
On it.
the first thing I want to do is come
Okay.
along here
Yep.
and get the, to shut that off. And then we get it back, so by doing
On
that.
it.
Now, if they strike it, if, like, say this guy heard it or saw this, he'd come over here, he'd call an alarm, other guys would come, and then eventually he would kick it, and then we would lose a charge to this. And therefore, you know, we
Leave it to
don't
me.
want to do that. So now if we look at this guy, we see that he's there, so
On it.
he can come over here.
Okay.
And he can now
Sharp blade makes for a quick kill.
take this guy out, and we can stick him right there. He can now come over here and get this guy, and put him in there, because that way we don't have bodies around, and if we do cause an alarm, we don't have to
Consider it
worry
done.
about them coming over here.
Yep. Yes.
And so that's how we eliminate those. Like I didn't make a mistake,
Glad to assist.
but at the moment, this guy has to be down because of this right here,
Okay.
and he needs to get over here and get this, because this is a nice little device here, bear trap.
I'll be right over.
And all of this works as long as we don't cause an alarm. But if we cause an alarm, like I said, I'm gonna lose the charges. And so I think it might be prudent
Affirmative.
to come back down
Yes.
to here. Make sure we don't get seen.
Huh?
Oh! Okay. It always, whenever I select him, he goes, huh? And it's like sometimes these guys go, huh? Or something because they see something, you know, and it always scares me when I hear that. But it's actually what he says, you know what I mean? It's kind of funny. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and save the game, simply because again, I don't want to have to come up here and do this again if I make a mistake down here. And you got to just remember to do those kind of things. Otherwise, the video is going to get really long. So now, the problem I got is there a way of me pulling him without involving this guy? Because the way this always works out is that this guy comes out, and then sometimes even if you do it when that guy comes out too, and then I've even had it where this guy came out too, and I had to, just kind of abandon to get over here. But anyways, I just want to take a moment to try to see. Okay, so there's a blank spot somewhere around here. Okay. Oh, but this guy goes there. So maybe so maybe I should see what this guy sees along with this guy. So I could do something between here. Alright, let me see.
Makes for a good distraction.
Oh no, cause see, this is alright, like. Oh, that is like too close. This is gonna be challenging. See, what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to get this to perfectly pull this guy away. Is what I'm trying to do without involving anybody else. So. He placed that, so he's done. And so because this can go south, he's gonna go there. And then
Glad to assist.
the sapper. Oh, this is gonna be terribly close.
Understood.
Yeah, this is gonna be really
Yes.
close. I don't know.
Yep.
It might not work. And see the problem. What's gonna
Okay.
happen? Hey, he can actually come over here and cut this wire too. So we'll have him go do that. Maybe that'll give him a little bit of experience. Cause our beret guy's been in 3 missions and he's got 4 bars, and this guy's been in, I think, 2 missions or 3 missions, whatever. I don't know. And then, we just got the sniper here. So, okay. All right. So I think what we're going to do is go to him, and we will, we're all in a safety hiding. So let's see if this works. I don't know if it will. Now, okay, so we got his attention,
Das
but
sollte ich mir anschauen.
do they see it? Yep, they saw it. See? So now I'm gonna lose a charge. See, this is not what I wanted. I had, you know what I mean, but I had to make sure that he would go into it.
Die Schweine haben einen
So at least I got the guy killed who I wanted to, but we caused an alarm. And this is why you don't want to be in any of those bushes right there, because there's no way that I can combat all of those
Was ist
guys.
da drüben?
Because this game, the way this works is that
Das Gerät ist ausgerüstet.
these guys are in veteran difficulty and they shoot to kill. And it's just, and they have rifles compared to me that have pistols and stuff. So, you know what I mean? It's no match. So, but I lost the charge by him kicking it. So now you know what I'm saying? This sucks. I only have 2 charges left. If I could have done it quietly, I would still have an extra charge. But now it's gone because they did it. So, okay. So,
Consider it done.
so I guess we need,
Leave it to me.
yes.
Okay.
We need to get our items back
Okay.
anyways.
Glad to assist. Yep.
Now the next person we can work on is that guy there. As long as we don't pull this guy. If we pull this guy, then another alarm's gonna come, and then this guy is gonna come out and stuff. And so it can get this is, like I said, you know, it's a fine line. Like I could have, if I maybe adjusted it a little bit more over here. I just wanted to make sure that he fell into it, and you know, it is what it is. Let's see if we can pull him.
Understood. Yes.
All right. I guess he can bring him to there for now.
Huh?
And then he's gonna go ahead and pick this up, but like I said, yeah, so now we only have 2 charges left instead of
Consider
3.
it done.
So that really sucks. And I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's just what it is. Okay. So now the next thing would be is, all right, let me,
On it.
because I don't want to lose the charge. I mean, I don't know if I could. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you something. You can do the whistle and stuff, but if this guy comes out, I don't know. It might be it's this guy or that guy, but you have to use this to get these guys to come to the spot, because the whistle, they just come to here and look and they don't see anything and then they go back in. So it's like a waste of time. But so yeah, so I guess I could see,
They never cover.
well, because we don't have this guy here now, it might be possible to just, but then again, I gotta see what this guy sees. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Well, hey, I'm wondering if I could pull him then, way down here. Yeah, let's see if I can pull him, if he would come. I mean, the thing is, I'll tell you what's going on in here. This guy here is protecting these guys, so you can't kill these guys in here. You can kill him right here because there's a blind spot. So you can, once you get this guy out of here, you can come in here and crawl. And if he's over here, you can kill him, put him in the bush, and then when he's over here, you can come and kill him. So you have to get him, and the reason you have to kill him is because look what he does. And he's also protected, so there's no real true way of killing him unless you pull him out. But we got this guy as a problem, and so I'm gonna see if I can kill him. So
Let's go.
So let me. put that there.
Huh? Yep.
Ready for duty?
All right, and we'll launch this, and we'll see
I'm your man.
if we can do that. Nope. See this guy. Okay, so all right then. Then I have to do this guy. See? Do you see that? He's not interested in this. Like, gosh. Luckily, he didn't come over. Like, there's no way he'd get to this without going through this. But you can see how even a whistle, all he would do is go to there. So yeah, he's the. It's easy to kill him because there's nobody protecting him other than this guy. When he walks right to there, he can see him. So anyways, I'm just demonstrating things. And so now what I got to do is I got to take a look at him. And let me see. Well, you know what? We can get this guy. And then we could take him out. All right, so yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's get the sniper involved. Well, no. I'll get the sapper.
Let's go. Uh-huh.
I'll get the sapper involved.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's gonna get over here and get his item. Because now that we took out this guy,
I'll be right over.
what we can do
Okay.
is we can cut this and then kill him.
Okay.
Because this guy is looking over here.
Okay. Okay.
And so all we
Okay.
gotta do is come over
Yep.
here
Uh-huh.
and cut that fence. Unless this guy can see, but it seems like he's blocked. So I don't think
Part of every soldier's equipment.
that's that. And so I'll take him out and I'll stick him over there. Okay. And now the pair is coming, so you gotta be careful of those guys. Okay.
Affirmative.
So again, let's take a look at him. Well, you know
Okay.
what?
Yes. Uh-huh. Yes.
Let's see if we can kill this guy.
Affirmative.
Okay, now these guys are coming, so I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna wait for a moment. Wait for them to just move on. I just don't want to take any chances, and I'm gonna have to save the game because I've done a lot at the moment. Look at 12 minutes since, like if I made a mistake and things went south, and I would lose 12 minutes of gameplay because if I didn't save it. So I'm saving right now, and I think that's a good thing that they have this at the top of the screen that you can watch. Of how long have you been playing and talk like me? I'm talking to you too, and
Affirmative.
I'm just like goofing around a little bit. But anyways, okay. All right, so now I think what we can do, which might be easier, is we'll have like we could probably do the whistle. You know what I mean? We probably could do the whistle.
I admit, not the most common tool.
So like if I, for example, if I put that right there, I mean, I'm just gonna wing this because by eliminating these guys.
Understood.
And you know what? Just for the heck of it,
Don't let your guard down.
I'm gonna go get this guy and put him in a bush because his body is there. Somebody could see it, so we're gonna just come over here and put him in a bush. This way we won't have the problem.
Affirmative.
And that pair
Okay.
is coming back,
Yep.
but
Yes.
I think he's
Uh-huh.
gonna get over here, and then I gotta get this
your
guy. I think I'm gonna put
Leave it
him
to me.
down to hide in
Yes.
here.
On it.
And then what he's gonna do, this
Ready for
guy.
duty?
Sorry. Hey, look, buddy. You over here. No,
Yep.
wrong. Okay, sorry.
I'll show them.
Look, yeah, you show them
Yep.
that you're supposed to go
Ready
there.
for duty?
It's the sapper I want.
Okay.
Okay.
Took me ages to learn. Understood. Yes.
Ich schaue mir das an.
Yes. Yes.
But the door stood open. Uh-oh. Okay,
Understood.
hey, get.
Uh-huh.
Hurry up before that guy comes back. Okay. Phew. Oh, that was close. Because he might have see that like when he looked this way, he might have seen the body, and that would have caused an alarm. And that is it. Okay.
Affirmative.
All right, so that's worth a save because we took him out.
Affirmative.
And now what we can do is we can
I'll be
sneak
right over.
to
Uh-huh.
here.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And it's good that we're giving the sapper some
Okay.
kills. Now I think I'll wait for him to go over there to kill him.
A most valuable tool. Understood. Okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna do an F5 save.
I'll be right over.
Oh, there we go. See, because of the blind spot. Because there's a fence here. That's why that guy is really, he causes a lot of problems. And there you have it. We just did that. Now
I'll be right over.
the other thing that we can do is, we can come over here and try to kill him. So
Affirmative.
let's go ahead and do that.
Understood. Okay. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Affirmative. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Okay, so we took out that guy there, because he would cause problems too. Okay, so
Understood.
now the next thing that
Yep.
that I would do in this mission is
Okay.
to obviously save, but once these guys walk away, we want to kill these two.
Understood.
And so I need the sapper
Yep.
and I want the sniper, only because I'm trying to give them experience. They only have 3 bars of health, and I don't know why the Barrett guy has 4, because we started with him him with the sapper. in the first mission, and we're already to the fourth mission with this, with, you know. Oh, okay, so they're coming. So no, no,
Right.
you get over here.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, there's a way of taking these guys out with this thing over here, but we're a long way from doing that yet. And the thing I can tell you about teams is teams stay together. Like
Moving.
it's you gotta
Yes. Yep. Going.
Glad to assist.
Okay, this got to go down real quick. All right. Phew. All right, let's get down here like this, because those guys are coming back. So, again, I'm on the sapper. So, the sapper is going to kill and grab. And then the sniper also needs to kill and grab. So let's see how this works.
Glad to assist.
Yes.
Okay, do you see how fast that was? Like, do you see how fast these guys came back? Like, it was, you know what I mean? You have to do that really quick. Now, I could have waited for them to come back and then push them over, but, you know, I took a shot at it to do it. And so that is a save because that's what I wanted to do there. Now,
Moving.
these
Okay.
guys have got to get out of there.
Glad to assist.
They got to get out of there. We could try to do the same to them, but because they're a moving patrol, and then they got these guys over here that would see if they get too far. They don't go really far. Like, they don't go to here. They stop. Let me see where they stop. Yeah, they stop right there. And going from here, or hiding here and then trying to get them, we'd intercept them over here where these guys would see us. So I mean, it's not the best way to deal with those two and stuff like that. And so now
I'll be right over.
we're gonna, I guess we can go to there.
Yep. Okay.
We have a couple of options here. One of the options is to the problem is the officer here. He's the biggest trouble right there. It's hard to see, but I don't think I can get into this building. I might. Oh, maybe because he's got a couple of boxes here, I might be able to sneak in. But you know, like I could try it. Like, I mean, okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I normally do. Normally, like, I can only tell you this because I've played this mission, but I wasn't recording. The thing is, I think I could I can snipe him. I can also snipe him, but there's a way of killing him when we come across this. We come down this ladder and we knife him, and then we come over here and knife him. That's how we get these two. And at the same time, we're up here and we drop this on those two when they stop over here. But we have to come over here to get up on this ladder, and there's a bunch of troops around here that we have to deal with. But if I do kill him, he's gonna see it, and I ain't gonna want to waste a sniper bullet on him and stuff. So I want to see if I can do this in a way where I don't even use any sniper bullets. And so I think I can.
Ready for duty?
I can go with the sapper maybe. It doesn't matter who I go with, I don't think. if I try this. I don't know if I can do it, but
I'll be right over.
I'm gonna save the game, and
Yes.
I'm gonna see if I can infiltrate this for now with the
Yep.
sapper. Now the only thing I gotta worry about is him. I gotta see what does that guy see.
Part of every soldier's equipment.
Oh, this is gonna be.
I'll be right over. Affirmative.
No, get him and put him right there. Okay, so clerks. Clerks will raise alarms, startled, but they will try to hide from the commandos. Okay, yeah, okay.
Affirmative.
Okay, you know, let's save this because it might be possible to take him out and also take him out and then come over. Yep, no, but see, he looks. Oh, so he, all right. Oh, so I see.
I'll be right over.
All right, so
Yes.
maybe we got to take this guy out first. Oh man, okay. Yeah, so this is very we just got to see. Without doing a sniper bullet for him, I want to see if I can take him out. Oh, see, he looked. Okay, over here. Come on. Whoa, he looked again. Yeah, so he looks a couple of times. So this is going to be... Alright, so I'm going to have to see... Like this guy... Okay, so I'm going to see if... Yeah, we definitely got to watch his pattern and what he sees. Because I got to find the exact moment I can kill him and pull him away. Because look at that. He looked...
Affirmative. Uh-huh.
So maybe when he does that would be when he's checking his weapon. It might be the time. So it might be the time when he's checking his weapon. And it could be this time here, but watch what he does. Yeah, see, he's looking. And he's looking again. Alright, this is the time.
Understood.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save the game.
I'll be right over.
I'm just afraid of him like that. Okay, so when he checks his weapon, because he's looking, and then he's going to look one more time. We'll see if we have enough time to take him out. And we did it. Nice. Let's put him right there. And matter of fact, we'll go over and take those two and put them in. The only problem is with this game is I can't see the door. Yeah, I can't. Alright, I'll just put it. Yeah, I don't know, like... I even asked in the forum how we can switch the view of this game and nobody answered it, so... No. take this guy. And put him back there. Okay.
Understood.
So now, what we'll do is save the game, and because we're slowly eliminating these
I'll be right
guys,
over.
and that's the whole point of this, is to do that now. We got this guy here, and we have this guy here, and you can see how he sees right up to here. So it could make it difficult. So I think what I'll do is I'll get
I'm your man.
my Barrett guy.
Yes.
And so if we can spare the sniper bullets, because, you know, like I said, you could use one to take him out, but again, you're going to come down here and kill and then kill. So you don't, you have to waste the sniper bullets for now. There'll be a time when I'll use the sniper. I mean, it's easy to come over here and pop that officer, but I just shown you a way that we can do it. As long as we don't make a mistake. Like the moment we don't see what the guy, because that guy over here, he looks twice at that officer. And that's the thing that can foil you. So now that I got him over here, I can tell
Consider
him.
it done.
I can tell him to get over here.
Leave it to me.
Oh yeah, and then there's this guy here. I mean, we could. Well, we won't kill him until we kill the patrol, because that patrol is a problem. So okay, now this here.
They never copper.
All right, so we're gonna pull him with the alarm.
On it.
Glad to assist. I'll be right over.
Okay, and then once
I'll
that
show them.
once that guy turns around, we'll launch that.
Verdächtig. Consider it done.
Ich gehe mal dorthin.
No, pick up your thing. Okay,
Leave it
okay.
to me.
All right, get the body over here. Oh, will you? Oh my gosh. It's because it got both of them there. Over here, hurry up. Drop the body. Now go get your device. Get your device. Oh, it's right here. Sorry. You know, the icon is over here, but the device is right there. I just wanted him to get over there to shut it off. I mean, boy. It always sucks when you have like 3 things in the area. You have a body, you have this guy's thing, and plus the decoy thing. So, all right, let's just put the body right over here, please.
Consider it done.
All right, so you know, we're making progress of eliminating the enemy.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Uh-oh, he's coming back. Hold on, he's coming back.
Okay.
Ready for duty? Understood. I'll be right over. Okay.
Okay, so now,
Understood. Yep. I was glad to hear your last mission was a success, Sergeant O'Hara.
Thought the reason you hired me was to get things done.
Which was an excellent decision on my part, I'd say.
Careful not to sprain your shoulder with all that patting yourself on the back.
Watch your step. I whistle and they come running. Yes.
this could go south.
Was ist das?
Okay, so okay, so I think what we can do is if I hide him in here, when he comes down, we just knife him. And then we can go knife him, and then we can get up this ladder. I don't think there's anybody else over here.
Affirmative.
Well, you know what we'll do? We might as well drop this body in there. And then we'll
Part
get...
of every soldier's equipment.
And the, you know, and the good news is like I said, him doing all this, like I said, I'm hoping to get him to have 4 health bars, you know, just like the beret guy got it. By giving him these kills.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes.
Could make some good shots from here.
Well, the sniper could.
I'll be right over.
All right, I think we did enough, so I'm gonna do enough 5 save, because you know what I mean. Okay, and then
Affirmative. Yep. Okay.
all right. Well, we'll we could have done it, but we'll wait. We'll wait for it again because he's close to it, and I want to make sure that he executes it when they first get here, so that we will have time if it takes him a few seconds to initiate it. And that's how we can take out these 2. And like I said, you know, 2 packs and 3 packs in this game, you know, I've tried to pull one out and it just didn't work where they all come. So, I mean, you got to either take them all out at once or not. So,
I'll be right over. Okay? Yep.
why?
Okay.
Wait. No, get.
Understood.
Why aren't you. Okay, hold on. Why aren't you executing this? Okay, what am I doing wrong?
Affirmative.
Okay, wait. Where? Oh, it's the controllers right here. Okay, excuse
I'll be
me.
right over.
Okay, hold on.
Yep.
Okay, now I know. Okay, so I seen the control panel right here. Okay. All right, this is good. Watch those two guys step in there. Okay. Well done. Okay, that's it. Okay, so you got to just remember the panels over here. A lot of times when it's environmental, you know, you see like rocks that you could push, drop over or something. I just didn't realize that this is a crane and there was the control things right there. And now I believe all we got to do is come down this, because this guy can't see. And we can come over here. And we can kill this guy.
Understood.
And then we can come over here
Okay.
and kill that guy. And that is that.
Understood.
Alright, and then...
Okay.
Oh, he's moving the body, sorry.
I'll be right
Alright,
over.
come on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so the only way back is to go that way. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take out this guy, because I know I can take this guy out, because this guy is looking... So we can come up, we just have to watch out for what he sees.
I'll be right over. Affirmative. Okay. I'll be right over.
Okay, let's see if we can take him out.
Understood. Yep. Okay.
It's probably unnecessary to take him way out to here because we got a body right there, but anyways. Now, I'm gonna just leave these guys here, or I could snipe them and just eliminate them, or can I pull him? But if you look here, I don't see a way of getting to him because of the full bar here. You know what I mean? And this is the only way to come in to get him, because we can't cross this. Now we could come over here and try to shoot him, but then all these guys will come out. So if when he looks this way, I snipe him and snipe him, we can take out these two guys. Is possibly what the way I could take these out. Like, I might be able to pull him. Like, I don't really think so, because I don't think we can get him to come over to here. I just don't believe so. Like, I can prove it to you by, you know, getting my my Barrett guy.
Yes.
Like, just to show you that
Okay.
we would have to signal.
Makes for a good distraction.
See, the signal can't even get to him. See? Like, it's like way short, the signal. So yeah, there's
Sharp blade makes for a quick kill.
there's just no way of doing that.
Yes.
So okay, so
Yes.
I'm gonna tell him to come over here and hide for a
Yep.
minute.
Yes. Yep. Going. Yep.
All right, so my sniper,
Yes.
I think I'm gonna get
Yes.
him. Like, I don't know. Could he?
Uh-huh.
Could he?
Yep. Yep.
I'm just gonna see.
Okay.
Could he go up this here and get
Yes.
up here?
Going.
And could he go right to here? And could he just quietly snipe these two quickly? We have 5 bullets.
Taking aim.
Nope. No. See, I don't get it.
On knife's edge.
I don't get it.
Uh-huh.
Get down here then. I just don't get it. I mean, you'd think on this height here he'd be able to shoot him,
Moving.
but whatever.
Right. Okay.
All right, so I think right here we'll utilize 2 bullets. I'm gonna save the game, and then I'm gonna go ahead
One
and
shot is all I need.
okay, that's the way to do that. And then we are
Save a bullet while you can.
done.
Going.
All right, so then I gotta have a okay. So now that we did that, I think we'll get the
Ready for
sapper.
duty?
Huh?
And we'll get that body out of there. The only reason is because now that we got to go inside here, and inside this place, we're gonna have some. We may cause some alarms, and we'll have him put that body there. Now what the heck?
Glad to assist.
That guy was standing up, but he was. That was.
Understood.
That wasn't that weird. He was a dead body, but he was standing up.
I'll be right over.
I just said, how could an enemy be standing up right here? Like, okay, that's just a glitch, I think, or something. Okay. All right, let me save the game because I want to make sure that that's all set. So let's see.
Affirmative. Yep.
Because this next part, we have like various ways of doing this. I guess I could take my beret guy.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, see, we have.
Consider it done. consider it done.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, so now this guy,
Es ist schon zu lange ruhig. Das kommt mir verdächtig vor.
Ach was, hier ist nur langweilig.
On it. So we're just ignoring the room full of German equipment then?
I'm not sparing any explosives for some stray crates you just found.
I'm with O'Hara.
Feinde sind hier!
I'm with O'Hara. Those guns need to go.
If you've got the uncontrollable urge to tamper with them, then go ahead.
ah, dang it, okay. Okay, so that didn't work, okay. Okay, so I'm wondering if that guy goes to the other end, but he's still looking this way. You know what I mean? For when I went and knifed that guy. And so, because this is the more complicated part of the game where this is where you'll see me make some mistakes. Let's see. Maybe I'll try the sapper.
Affirmative.
Let me see if I can try the sapper. Because the sapper can kill and then crawl out of here.
Affirmative.
I guess I gotta see what this guy sees. Because
Yes.
maybe I
Okay.
wasted... maybe I wasted too much time. So let me do a F5 save.
The Fairbairn Sykes. Double-edged and well-balanced.
Yeah,
So
see,
we're just
okay.
ignoring the room
No,
full of
I
German
see.
equipment. So we're just ignoring the room full of German equipment then?
I'm not sparing any explosives for some stray crates you just found.
I'm with O'Hara. Those guns need to go.
Okay.
You've got the
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Okay. I see. I gotta kill the guy before he gets to the other end and turns around. Is what I gotta do. So I think that's what I gotta do. I think I can do it. It's just okay.
Understood.
See how he gets on the other end and then he turns around. And so
A most valuable tool.
I think the moment he walks away, I'm gonna try to go for it. I don't know if it can be done this way. I'm just seeing if I can. So I'm gonna knife him. The moment he turns around, I'm gonna knife him. The moment that guy turns around.
So we're just ignoring the room full of German equipment then?
I'm not sparing any explosives for some stray crates you just found.
I'm with O'Hara. Those guns need to go.
If you've got the uncontrollable urge to tamper with them, then go ahead.
Now I don't know if that guy is gonna come back and overreact because that guy is no longer there to talk to. So I figure I'll move him all the way out to here because I don't want to be anywhere near there if he calls an alarm. And then there he is. Now if he usually they don't see the person. Yeah, see there it is.
Eben war der Kamerad doch noch da.
Yeah, okay.
Das muss der Ausgangspunkt sein. Ich gehe besser mal nachsehen.
Yeah, so he's going to do an investigation. Now, if he doesn't find any bodies,
Ich gehe besser mal nachsehen.
right? If he doesn't find, like, see if we had any bodies here, like we got this guy here and that guy
Ich schaue
there.
mal nach ihm.
But so once he calms down, then when he's over here and he walks back, I think I can go in and kill him. Is what I think I can do. And so I'm just, you know, and of course 2 minutes went
Wahrscheinlich ist er
by.
bald wieder da.
But boy, he's really looking around. And this is why you don't want any bodies hanging around this area, because I got to get him back to his normal routine. There he is, I think. Okay.
I'll be right over. Yes.
So I think I'm gonna send him in. Now I don't know. Like I'll save the game
Okay.
once he gets to here.
Uh-huh.
I might be able to just walk in there and kill him.
I'll be right
I
over.
might be able to do that.
Yes.
So I'll get him like this. Like that guy is looking this way, right? Oh, and this guy is looking that way. And so this guy,
A most valuable tool. I admit, not the most common tool.
oh,
The Fairbairn sucks. Double-edged and well-balanced.
oh,
Huh?
I need help!
Huh?
Affirmative.
hey now, where did this guy come from? Oh, they came out of this building here. Alright, so we caused a, what's called a global alarm, I guess. But, you know what I mean. The nice thing is that we killed the guy. So now we did get hurt, and so we could utilize this bandage.
No man's left wounded.
And there we go.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So now what we could do is we didn't die or anything, so we technically could save the game with that, because we do have a couple of the guys killed. And
I'll
now
be right over.
he can move in and he can go get his trap. Alright, so we got a an officer there. And it looks like we got just a soldier here. Now, this guy, this clerk, I don't know what this clerk is doing, but kind of weird. Okay. So, I don't know why, like, is it still in combat? Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, usually this music doesn't play like this, but okay, so I gotta take a look and see what this guy sees, right? Alright, so there's a blind spot right
Understood.
here.
I admit, not the most common tool.
Now, I am gonna save the game only because I don't know if this will
I'll
work.
be right over.
I mean, I think it would.
Affirmative.
Was geht da vor?
Okay, so he'll put the body there. I know it's gonna take a moment to do that, and then I think we'll come back in and we'll come around this way and take out this officer here that has a machine gun. So we wanna take him out for sure. And stuff. So far so good. I mean,
Affirmative.
even causing the alarm,
Yes.
at least I was able to knife those guys over there. He did get hurt, but I reacted quick enough to at least,
I'll be right over.
you know, take him out and stuff. Oh, and we got to do something here. Like, we have to disable these armaments.
Just a little more.
And again, we're going to take a moment to get him over here, I guess. Looks like there's an armament right here. And there's an armament right here. We have to disable those. That's manipulate the supply shipments. And so, you know, in any event,
Understood.
we're you know, we're doing it pretty
Okay.
good so far. So I think he can stand up now, because we can now
That does the trick. Now that we've done this, let's focus on our actual mission. I'll be right over.
oh, I got this guy standing up here.
Yep.
My sniper, get down. Okay.
Ready for duty?
That's probably why he was towering, I guess. I don't know, because he was here, maybe. He felt like he couldn't get out of there or something. I'm inside here and I got one radius, so he was probably panicking. Who knows? Alright, well, you know what? Why don't you go ahead and get him and drop him in there. That way we don't have any bodies in there.
Understood.
Nope, get him in there.
I'll be right over.
All right, and as you can see here, we could have came up this
Yep.
ladder,
Yes.
and we would have access in here.
Yep.
You know, and we could have came down these, but he would have saw us,
Affirmative.
and you know, and we couldn't walk along here because this guy would have saw us.
Affirmative.
And actually, we can come over here because, matter of fact, hold on, I actually need the sniper.
Yes. Going.
Because
Right.
there is sniper bullets right here, if you look right there.
Right.
And where we used 2 sniper bullets, we can now pick up
I like this.
5 sniper bullets, and that gives me a lot more options because I can now kill from a distance up to 8 people. So that's a good option to have. Okay. So okay, and then so this actually, well, you know, I was gonna say this could be, you know, the first part of this mission, because we still got a long way to go, and I've never been over here, so I don't know how this is all gonna look at. I mean, look at this. Oh my goodness, look, oh my god. This might be 3 videos. Jeez. I mean, because what you don't understand when making a video is that you're having fun when you're playing a game, even if you have struggle and you're having fun. And time just slips right by. You don't even know it, and stuff like that. You can play for hours and you don't even know it. and stuff like that. And that's what I'm saying. So why don't I yeah, why don't I save the game, because I'll save the game here, and then I'll maneuver to this spot here, and then start another video of moving into this part, because this part here, I can tell you, I haven't really done. So you know, it's gonna be a little challenging. So I hope you don't mind. So no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, a great afternoon, or a great evening. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. God bless to you. Keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios, amigos, and adios, the lovely amigos.